Hi y'all, welcome back. I got a lot of questions from the last couple of rounds that I haven't answered yet, so this week is going to be mostly Q&A. Thank you to everyone who posted questions. So, question 1 was, which is the largest carnivorous plant? The largest carnivorous plant is the giant pitcher plant, Nepenthes raja. It grows up to 41 centimeters or 16 inches tall and 20 centimeters or 7.9 inches wide. Using my handy dandy orange measuring tape, this is my head, this is how tall the pitcher plant is, this is my head, and this is how wide the pitcher plant is. So it's about the size, I'm like a, average adult woman. It's the size of my head. It's big. It is found in the mountains of Malaysian Borneo in permanently wet, loose soil. Tune in tomorrow for another carnivorous plant fact. Question 2. Happy Tuesday. How did Venus flytraps and water wheels get genetically separated? There isn't much research into this question specifically, probably because this is a complicated question to answer. Science can only go so far in the past, so I'm going to posit my own personal theory and say at some point the common ancestor of Venus flytraps and water wheels evolved to live in slightly different environments. The water wheel is an aquatic plant, while the Venus flytrap is a terrestrial one, so it may have at some point been beneficial for a common ancestor to evolve to take on these differing environments, leaving other offspring to colonize the environment they already evolved to be in. Considering how far apart their range is, it's also possible that they were physically separated via continental drift or the migration of their seeds. This isn't really a fact, more of a personal theory, but tune in tomorrow for another carnivorous plant fact. Happy Wednesday! Question 3. Are there any animals that eat carnivorous plants? Yes, there are plenty of herbivores in this world which do not discriminate between a plant that will eat them back and a plant that won't. I mean, have you ever seen like a rabbit or a goat? Those guys will eat anything. They will eat anything. In all seriousness, there are several species which will eat a carnivorous plant's stems and leaves in the wild, as well as some small animals which will lick the sweet nectar off of pitcher plants, which they use to lure in their actual prey. Tune in tomorrow for another carnivorous plant fact. This is a great question. Yes, the pitcher plant does use the nitrogen and phosphates found in the poop of other animals, frogs, small mammals, some larger insects, to sustain itself. These animals will sit just above the trap of the plant, just that thing, and consume the sweet nectar that the plant produces, which is usually right up here, excreting in the process and providing the plant a convenient source of fertilizer. As long as they're getting the nutrients they need, pitcher plants do not discriminate around how they get those nutrients. That concludes our questions for this week. Thank you again to everybody who asked questions in the comments, and tune in tomorrow for another carnivorous plant fact. Hi everyone, happy Friday! Utricularia is the name of a genus of carnivorous plant known as bladderworts. This is a diagram of the bladderwort that I got from Wikipedia. They are native to every continent except Antarctica, which is not surprising, considering most things don't grow in Antarctica. Tune in tomorrow for another carnivorous plant fact. Hi, it's Bronzy. Happy Saturday, and welcome to your weekend carnivorous plant facts. This weekend, we're taking a bit of a closer look at the bladderwort. The bladderwort is a highly specialized carnivorous plant, but they are often cultivated for their beautiful flowers. Both their appearance and their care among gardeners and hobbyists is akin to the challenge of a snapdragon or an orchid, and they're just as beautiful. Tune in tomorrow for another bladderwort fact. Hi, happy Sunday. Bladderworts have what's called a bladder trap, which operates in water using negative pressure to literally suck their prey in. These hairs around the trap, which are here, are the triggering mechanism for the opening movement of the trap, which then uses physics. Imagine this is the trap. It opens, and it then uses physics to snap closed, trapping whatever is inside it to be digested. Most bladderworts feed on tiny things like protozoa, but some have evolved to eat things as large as mosquito larvae. Thank you for your patience this week. I hope all of your questions were answered. If you have any more questions, please do not hesitate to put them in the comments. Thank you for once again listening to my plant facts, and I will see you Monday.